Okay, okay. So mainly you are working as full stack or backend right now?
Right now, mainly I'm working as a backend, but I know means how to handle the full stack also, means Angular and inside this Angular HTML CSS. Previous
Okay.
to this project also, I worked in JavaScript on JSP a little bit. That's why I can contribute. But my current role means the main role is in the backend only, Spring Boot and RESTful web services and microservices.
Okay, okay. Okay, so in Coach Java out of 10, how much rate you give yourself?
Out of 10, nearly 7 I can give.
Okay, got it. So your expense is 4.2, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So can you tell some bit of OOPS concepts? What are those concepts we have and what are those?
Yeah, mainly OOPS is the in the top of four main pillars. One is encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. If I tell about the encapsulation, it is the main concept of the binding all the variables, methods, all the things inside a class, and protecting the variables from the outside world directly going to be accessed. That's why we can provide our variable as the private, and we can give the setter and getter methods to work with the variables or the properties. And about the abstraction, it is the hiding purpose. It is the secure part. It is the concept is hiding the internal working of the classes or all the operations from the outer world and providing the security. We can achieve the abstraction in the state of abstract classes or interfaces. And about the inheritance, it is the parent-child relationship. Uh, if one class is having some methods and already all the methods have the means bodies there, and we want in another class the same methods or similar kind of methods, then we can directly uh, extend or implement that class or interface, and we can use those functionality directly. It will reduce our line of code, and the code reusability is going to be the better one. And about the polymorphism, in Java we have two types of polymorphism, compile time and runtime. Compile time is the overloading part. In this case, we are going to write, means create methods with different signatures. Signatures means the same name but different types of parameters, or the size of the parameter are going to be changed, or types of parameters, and we can provide the methods. And the runtime polymorphism is the method overriding. If the child class is not happy with the parent class implementation of the method, then they can override the method in their own class and give their own body. Yeah, these are the main things in
Okay. So you are saying runtime polymorphism, right? The method overriding. Why it is runtime? It's called. What does it mean
yeah.
runtime? Yeah.
Runtime means, let's say I have class human and class person, and human have one method and person have the same method but overridden method. But at the compile time, it is not clear that which method is going to be called. At the runtime only, the JVM will going to decide that this method, this class uh, run method, or human class run method, or person class run method will going to be called. That's why it is the runtime polymorphism.
Okay. Okay. So you know custom immutable class how to create? Any idea? Suppose
Yeah.
you have a immutable. You know a string is immutable, right? Similar to string, how can we create our own immutable class?
Yeah, we can create our immutable class by 3 points. We have to make our class as final so that it will not be over means extended further. Then our properties inside that class should be private and final, and also also the mm, constructor should be in final, I think. No, constructor should be private, so that outside the class the object cannot be created. Or
So if constructor is private, how can we create the object from that?
No, constructor should be there. One more thing is there.
So constructor should be private or public?
No,
So what is string?
yeah, a string inside string. If already one object is there or one value is there, if you are going to means create another object with the same string, then it will be directly going to be referred to the same string present inside that area. And
A string class is public or private? I mean, the constructor.
no, constructor will be public. Or else we can create the string class object outside the string. Yeah, it will be public. Uh,
Okay.
in this, we should not have to provide the setter methods, so that or else it will directly be means outside we can set our values. The methods should not be we should not provide the setter methods, and the properties that should be immutable, means private and final, so that it will be not going to be changed. If you are going to change, then new object is going to be created.
Okay. So we call string is immutable, right?
Yes.
So what does it mean?
Yeah, immutability means if let's say string s1 I have Suman, and after that I am going to change s1 equal to Suman Kumar, then it will create another object with Suman Kumar, and the s1 is going to refer to that string only. The Suman string is not going to be changed inside that string of object.
Okay. So
Because
yeah, suppose I
yeah.
am writing string s equals to Suman, then in the next line I am writing s equals to Kumar. In the next line I am printing system.out.println s. So what it will print?
It will print Kumar only.
Okay, but it is changing, right? Suman to Kumar, it is coming.
Yeah, we can see it is changing, but internally it is not changing in the same string object. Inside the string pool, it is going to be create another object with the name Kumar, and the Suman is going to be dereferenced.
Okay.
The main reason is in string, the same object is going to be handled by other references also. If I am directly going to change inside that same object Suman Kumar, then let's say another reference is s2 is means holding the same Suman object, then it will be the data inconsistency will be there. That's why they are providing immutability, so that the data are going to be in safe.
Got it.
Others.
Got it. Okay. So you know what is singleton?
Simulator.
No, singleton design pattern. You know that?
Singleton. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Singleton pattern is that we can only create one object for that class, and if we are going to create another object, then it will throw the same object, the first one object only. That is the singleton design pattern.
Okay, so it will create always one object, or it will be only single object?
Single object.
Single object.
Every time we are going to create another object, then the first object is going to be
Okay. Got it.
given on.
So it will always give the single object. It
Yeah.
cannot create multiple objects.
No, yes.
Okay. So which version of Java you are using now?
Now we are using 17, but I have experience in 8 also. Means, previous to this project, we used 8.
Okay. Got it. Any new feature you have used from Java 17?
No, I don't know, but they are only using the Java 8 features only, but don't know why they are using 17. Because when I was included in this project, already they used the 17, but nothing new.
Okay. So what is consumer interface? Any idea?
Yeah, consumer interface is a functional interface introduced in the Java 8, and if we want to means consumer interface holding one after method, that is accept method, and the accept method return type is void, and it can accept any type of data types in its parameter. If the requirement is the same, then we can override the means implement the consumer interface, and we can give the body to the accept method.
Okay, okay. So it always consumes. It does not give anything back.
Yeah, yeah. It does not give anything back. The return type is void.
Any example, in Java, which is already there?
No idea.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so any design patterns apart from singleton design pattern?
Yeah, I have idea in strategy and the factory design.
Got it. And how about collections? You're good in collections also?
Yeah, collection I have hands-on experience.
Okay, so when shall we go for hash set?
Okay, if my requirement is in my collection, the values should not be duplicated. Means let's say it is an integer collection, and I want all the unique integers should be present inside that part. In that case, we can go for the hash set, so that set is not allowing the duplicate element entries.
Okay, got it. So okay, there is a link for whiteboard, live whiteboard. Can you open that link?
Whiteboard or that? Okay, I'm
Yes.
sharing my screen.
Yeah, you can share also.
This one you got. Right?
This one. Yeah, this one. Correct. So here you can, I'll give a problem statement. You can just type. Okay. So suppose there is a string. I'll give a big string or huge string. Okay. From that string, you have to calculate what are the strings, how many counts it is duplicate. So duplicated strings you have to give me back with the count, that how many times it is duplicated in that string. Suppose
Okay,
you got it right. Suppose I am Suman, I am an engineer, so am two times, right here. So am will be 2, right? Like that. Suman will be 1, correct? Something like that. So I'll give you input is a string, huge string, okay, and output will be that way. How will you do it? You have any question on this, or you can tell me also. If first you can tell.
I got that.
Just 1 second.
I just have to do this with normal Java or Java 8. Means what is the requirement?
Yeah, anything is fine.
Okay. Okay, let's say.
No, I am not sending array. I am giving you a string.
Okay, sorry. Let me just.
Okay, so okay, okay, fine. You carry on. You can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah, when we iterate the map, we will get.
So first you're splitting with the space,
Yes.
then you're taking the hash map, then first you're iterating that, right?
Mhm.
After, I mean, whatever the array you are getting, then you are checking whether the key is already there, the string is already there in the map. If
Yeah.
it is not
If it is
there,
there,
if you are just giving one, otherwise you are incrementing that.
yeah, increment.
Okay, okay, got it. Okay, do you know what is serialization?
Yeah, serialization means from a Java object, we are going to put that object, we are going to change that object into a file that will be the serialization.
Okay. And if I don't want from that object, if I don't want certain things to serialize, how can you do it?
Okay, we can mark those properties as transient. I think. I'm not sure actually. I'm not just guessing.
So you worked on serialization anytime, or you did not work on?
No, no, I didn't work in serialization.
Okay, okay. Any idea on multi-threading you have worked on?
Yes, yes, multithreading.
Okay. So what is yield in thread? Yeah.
Okay, yield.
You can stop presenting now. That's fine.
mm, Currently, I'm means trying to get the idea what.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Any idea on threading volatile?
Yeah, volatile.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, volatile is the keyword we are using with the properties in the multi-threaded environment to secure the data, so that if M1 is changing something in the property, and after that T2 is iterating that property, so it will make sure that T2 will get the updated value.
Okay.
It will secure the data.
Okay. What is concurrent hash map?
Yeah, concurrent hash map is the part of the concurrent collection. They introduced the concurrent hash map uh, to get rid of the from the concurrent modification exception. For example, in the normal hash map, if already one thread is going working in the object and another thread is wanting to do that, it will not happen, and the T2 will not, the thread will not get the accurate value, and it will act as a concurrent modification exception. And to prevent that, they introduced the concurrent hash map, so that T1, the thread one will going to put a lock in into that object, some part of the object, and in the same time, if thread two is going to act inside that object, then it will be going to in the waiting state. After T1 completing its work, T2 can get the object. So that the proper value of that property or the object is going to be the secured.
Okay. Got it. So you worked on Spring Boot, right?
Yeah, Spring Boot.
Okay. What are the different scopes are there under Spring Boot?
Yeah, in Spring Boot, scopes are like singleton, prototype, request session.
So what is the
These are the
what is the default one?
default one is the singleton.
Okay. If I want to change it, how can we do it?
Yeah, we can do that in the configuration.xml file. We can change the scope.
Okay. So you are using XML based or annotation based?
No, we were using the annotation list.
Okay. So annotation also you can change it or you cannot change it?
Yeah, we can change, but currently I'm not getting the annotation. Maybe it is other scope, but I am not clear, confident.
Okay. So you know what is control advice?
Yeah. Controller advice is the annotation. It is a class level annotation, and to work with the exceptions, to handle the exception in Spring Boot, we are using the @controller advice. We can annotate the class with the controller advice, and inside that class we can handle our and give our proper body or output to that exception that we want to handle, and we can do that with the exception handler annotation in the method level.
Okay, got it. So you know what is IOC?
Sorry?
IOC.
IOC is the container, the main part of the Spring framework. In-person of control, it is the container that going to responsible to create the beans, to provide all the things that required. Means like in Java we have the JVM, like that in Spring framework IOC is there.
Okay, got it. You know what are the solid principles? You can tell one of them, any one of them.
Yeah, solid principle, the AC stands for single responsibility principle. It means that a class should be having a single functionality, so that if other class want to extend those class, then this would be very easy, and the functionality should be matched. Means if a class is holding one functionality, it should not hold other functionality also, so that it will be confusing to for the developer or for the users.
Okay, got it.
And O is stands for
yeah, that's fine. So any idea on the microservices you worked on? You are
currently we are working on the microservices only.
Okay. What is scalability?
Scalability.
Yeah.
Okay. Scalability means we can in our API or in our services, we can let's say in our project 3 or 5 services are there. The project is going to be structured like that, so that we can add so much services and it will not affect to the previous means the already present services. It will increase the scalability, I think.
That is different, right? That is, you can tell circuit breaker along with fault tolerance. That is.
Yeah, circuit breaker is the design pattern we are using.
Yeah, but scalability is different, right? Like scalable. What is scalable? Like depending on the loads, the instance will be up and down. Up and down means it will scale up or it will scale down.
Down, okay.
It is related to load, not related to fault.
Okay, I thought, yeah. Means I know the concept, but I don't have the knowledge of the particular name scalability.
Okay, yeah. Any cloud you have worked on? Any cloud provider?
On the cloud, I don't have the experience in AWS or Azure. Just I worked in Docker and Kubernetes, not in
Okay.
Jenkins. I have something CI/CD.
Jenkins you have?
Yeah, in Jenkins, I just worked for 1-2 months in its particular part of that project, but
So
I don't have that much.
yeah, that's fine. So suppose I want to set Java home in Jenkins. How can you do it?
Sorry?
Java, I want to set. You know Java home, right?
Yeah, Java, yes.
How can you set it in Jenkins?
Jenkins?
Yep.
No, that much I don't know.
Okay. So Jenkins, in Jenkins, what you have done?
Actually, in some part of project, one simulator was required previous to this project. In that part, our own project is was in Linux, and we have to create a simulator, means a similar kind of responsibility project with Spring Boot. We have to create, and we have to add that project to the already their presented project, the main project. In that part, I just put my means created project, simulator project to the Jenkins, and I got the snapshots, all the things, and I used those things. That part I did.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So you're saying that you are good in front end also, right?
Yeah, not good. I just studied for myself and just.
So any
contributing.
UI framework you are using, or JavaScript, CSS, and
No,
HTML you are using?
we are using Angular.
Angular. Okay. Which version of Angular?
8.
Okay. So in Angular, when you go right, can you tell, like, suppose if I want to share some value from parent to child, how can you do it?
Means you are saying about the components, parent component to child component.
Yeah, I want to send some value from parent component to child component. How can you do it?
Okay. Okay. Based upon the child component selector name, we can create a tag inside the parent component. Let's say the by default components are the app dot components. Inside that app.component.html file, we can create our child component tag, and which what we wrote in our child component.html, it will be directly reflect on the UI.
Okay. Got it. But it has some different mechanism actually.
Okay.
So what are the different tags you have used? Different components you have used? UI components.
Yeah. Inside the HTML, it is the same as the normal HTML, CSS we are using, and inside the TypeScript we are writing all the codes that logical codes or service business logics to work on that.
So how is the binding happen? Two-way binding or one-way binding?
I'm not getting the binding part, but whole project is going to be handled from the by default component only, and we were creating our own components, and we are going to bind those components to the by default one.
Okay. So you are creating your own component, right?
Yes.
Got it. So when we go to SQL, so what is group by clause?
Sorry, what is
Group by clause. Group by.
group by clause?
Yeah, group by, you know, right? Group by.
Okay, group by. Okay. Okay, group by clause we are using to means group a number of outputs that we're getting from the SQL query. Means let's say I want the number of employees that are working in the department IT. Then I can use the group by clause into that query, so that I will group those number of employees.
Okay, do you know any aggregation function in SQL?
Aggregation means
Aggregation means like sum. Sum is one aggregation function. Similar to sum. Is there any other?
okay, sum union intersection. These are your
No. Sum. Anything else? Count.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Those are
Wait.
called aggregation functions. Okay.
Okay.
So what is intersection?
Yeah, intersection is if from the two tables I want the particular column that is present in the both tables, then in that case we can use the intersection, so that we can get the
Okay, got it. Yep. So Suman, that's all from my side. I'm good. So